Hello, my name is Mariah Hamaker. I'm sure you know that because I'm probably the singular person to have been in this class for the longest amount of time, maybe ever. This is my final presentation. I do not know how to do the record thing on school computers. I don't have my own computer, so we're just gonna make it work like this. All right, my final project is on who is voting for Trump. I want to know who the heck is voting for this guy and why. We may never know why, but we might be able to find some correlating factors. All right. For my presentation, I will be analyzing factors that might indicate whether a person voted for Donald Trump or not. This is an interesting topic to me as I have studied politics, gender, and peace and justice in my time here at UVU. I am very interested in learning about different factors like these and coming up with conclusions based on the data I find. All right, I have chosen 4 independent variables per the, what am I even thinking? Outline. What's the word for that? Yeah, anyways, I'm supposed to choose 4, so I did 4. My 4 independent variables are party identification, rubric, oh my gosh, that's the word, anti-intellectualism, racial resentment, and gender. I thought possibly that all of these would have correlating factors, so that's why I chose them. They sort of felt to me like they might be correlated. So does the party influence? Is there a connection between anti-intellectual attitudes? Is there a connection between racial resentment? And is there a connection between gender and whether you voted for Trump? And I think yes to all of them. So I kind of have these mixed up weird. I meant to do 1 here and 2 there, but whatever. I liked the connection between the little icons, and I didn't change it, so that's fine. My first hypothesis is that there will be a positive correlation between the voters identifying with the Republican Party and voting for Trump. So, duh, kind of no-brainer, but I kind of wanted to throw myself a bone there a little bit, just to make sure. My second hypothesis is I will find a correlation between people who are who have self-reported anti-intellectual beliefs and those who have voted for Donald Trump. Hypothesis 3, there will be a positive correlation between the levels of racial resentment and whether a participant voted for Donald Trump. And 4, there will be a positive correlation between whether a participant in the study identifies as a man and if they voted for Donald Trump. So for most of these, I don't really feel the need to explain. I think the Republican Party is self-explanatory. I also think that Donald Trump kind of appeals to maybe the more toxic masculine wing of America. We see a lot of lesser educated blue-collar voters voting for Donald Trump. I know this just from like NPR podcasts and stuff. I don't have a citation for that, but that is why I believe in anti-intellectual beliefs, because it seems like his voting demographic is a little bit less educated, a little bit more blue-collar. And then also this one, the positive correlation between racial resentment and Donald Trump. I think that the Republicans' response to Black Lives Matter and the way that Donald Trump has used inflammatory language against people who are immigrating to the United States, who are Muslim, I think all of those things indicate that the people who are voting for Trump might have sympathies for his opinions on people of other races, which are considered by many to be pretty racist opinions. All right, those are my hypotheses. And I'm going to send you this whole thing as well. I'm not sure how I'm going to make all of this happen. I'll probably just do it over Canvas. All right, so here is our first graph. It is a bar chart, and we have here genders and how they voted in the 2018 election. I think this poll was in 2018, but I'm actually confused because there was not a 2018 election, but I think I must have said the 2018 poll of the 2016 election. So regardless, we have women, females. Those are not the same thing. Females are just over 30% and males are damn near 50% here. So that is what my prediction was that men are going to be more likely to vote for Donald Trump because of Donald Trump's history of misogyny and sexual assault, women were just not as likely to vote for him. And so there we go. So now we have this fun guy, the effect size chart. So this part I think is actually really interesting. So we have the anti-intellectualism and the racial resentment down here. And look at that. They are 0.005% away from each other. They are so almost identical. Anti-intellectualism and racial resentment are almost exactly the same when it comes to if they're a predictor of whether someone voted for Donald Trump. We do have sex down here. It does seem to be an indicator, although it does. No, it doesn't. It doesn't cross the zero line. Just kidding. I was going to say it crossed the zero line, so it's not statistically significant, but actually it doesn't. So they just wanted to mess me up by making the dark line 1. And then, of course, we have up here in 8, this one is the furthest from the line 0, so it is the one that has the most prediction power of whether somebody will vote for Trump or not, and the party ID, of course, obviously. Like I said, that was kind of a bone I threw to myself. So of these two, racial resentment is only very, 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 very slightly more likely to predict if someone voted for Trump or not, but I just think it's fascinating how close these two are. That's all. So next slide. All right, this thing's kind of ugly. I didn't know how to fix the spacing, so I didn't. We have our orange is voted for Trump. Our blue is voted for someone else. So we have 44 Democrats that voted for Trump and 390 that voted for somebody else. Predictable, right? We have 32 Republicans who voted for somebody else and 295 Republicans who voted for Trump. Okay, see how Trump's orange? Isn't that funny? We have 20 Republicans with very little racial resentment and 185 Democrats with very little racial resentment. Here's where it gets a little clumpy, but I'm pretty sure I've got it all here. We have 111 females who voted for Trump. We have 218 females who voted for someone else. Here we have intellectual. I ranked it from like intellectual, very intellectual, anti-intellectual, very anti-intellectual, all right? So we have 69 people who are intellectual who voted for Trump and 174 people who are intellectual that voted for someone else. So they're ranking higher than, they're not ranking anti-intellectual, but they're not ranking at the highest level of pro-intellectual. Does that make sense? So here I have a shit ton of racial resentment. I thought that was funny, and I actually still do. So we have 33 people who voted for somebody else who have a shit ton of racial resentment, and 121 people who voted for Trump that have a shit ton. So very clear difference there. We have our racial resentment numbers kind of mapped out there. We have very anti-intellectual here next. So we have 40 people who voted for someone else who are very anti-intellectual, and 121, same exact number as above, of Trump voters who are very anti-intellectual. So that's kind of interesting. But they're both the exact same. So the lots of racial resentment and the very anti-intellectual. Okay, very intellectual, 9 people that voted for Trump, 67 people that voted for someone else. Independent. Oh, these are the independent voters. 22 independent voters voted for Trump, and 52 voted for someone else. Anti-intellectual we have over here. We have 173. Wait, what did I do? Independent. No, we have anti-intellectual here. Just kidding. No, that is wrong. So this is independence. This one's anti-intellectual. So we have, wait a dang minute. No, that one is right, which means that in this one, I think I was just confused because I knew there was one that was an outlier. So there's 173 people who identify as anti-intellectual, 204 people who voted for someone else that identify as anti-intellectual. So that one was a little bit of an outlier. kind of interesting though. Moderate amount of racial resentment is right here. We have 264 people with a moderate amount of racial resentment who voted for Trump, and 277 that have a moderate amount of racial resentment that voted for someone else. So that one was also another interesting outlier. Yeah, maybe I do see the value in creating a better axis, but I didn't. And then male, we have 206 males that voted for Trump, and 197 males that voted for Trump, and 206 that voted for someone else. All right, sick. So we can accept all 4 of my hypotheses. So this is just like a copied slide of all of the hypotheses just to remind you of what they were. So we did find a positive correlation between those identifying with the Republican Party and voting for Trump. We did find a correlation between people who self-reported anti-intellectual beliefs and also who voted for Trump. We have a positive correlation between levels of racial resentment and whether a participant voted for Trump. And we did find a positive correlation between whether the person was a man and if they voted for Trump. So, conclusion, we have peeked behind the curtain just a little bit to see other characteristics of those who cast their vote for Trump. We have learned that Trump voters are more likely to be male, are more likely to have racial resentment and anti-intellectual attitudes, and are more likely to be Republicans than Democrats. Okay, what an interesting survey, and thank you so much for watching my presentation.